Hey everyone, me Kevin here. I really hate talking about this kind of stuff, especially during a pandemic, and it probably doesn't help that it's the middle of summer, and as a lot of you say in the comments, like, Kevin, why are you wearing a members-only jacket? Well, first of all, it's not a members-only jacket. And second of all, it's freezing in this room. It's like 65 degrees in this room. And I don't want to come across as insensitive, and I don't want to talk about this at the wrong time, but here's the thing. A week ago, I posted a video showing you what YouTube paid me in May. And thousands of you were so supportive of that video because you said that it inspired you to maybe consider making a change in your life, especially because of the pandemic. It's like maybe you're laid off or your hours have been cut and you've got spare time now to do a side hustle. It's like, do I want to garden or do I want to try to make a YouTube video, right? And that maybe now during the pandemic is actually the perfect time to talk about it. Like, I still don't know how I feel about this because I feel like talking about money is the worst thing to be talking about right now because there are a lot of people suffering and it sucks because I seriously wish I had $1 trillion and I could just write my own stimulus checks. And there are things that I'm planning to do to try to help more people than I could ever reach otherwise by coming up with new projects. But those things are for down the road. Like I've got a link down below for work with Kevin to invest in cash flow. Those are options that are coming in the future to help you build wealth. But for right now, I guess maybe all we can do is try to work together to inspire each other to build our wealth. And there were a lot of people who messaged me on Instagram and who left comments who said, Kevin, instead of deleting this video, because I was thinking about deleting that last video, can you give us more of a wide view of the data? Maybe zoom out a little bit and show us a little bit more about the money that you're making on YouTube. Now, one big thing that I've noticed is you have to post to make money, and the more you post, the more money you tend to make. So it does come with work. And I want to be clear about that as well, because many of you were also wondering hey, Kevin, I know you've got this pre-sale going for your YouTube course where you teach us everything you know about making YouTube videos. How do you on the fly switch between scenes or cameras? How could I utilize this for live streams? How do I get my audio right? How do I get my lighting right? How do I do it on the cheap? How can I do it with just my phone? All of those things are going to be talked about, including the algorithm and psychology and perspectives that you're really not going to be able to get anywhere else. And you could use that coupon code in the description. Use coupon code Larry, and then you could join the YouTube course. And the price does go up on that on July 31st. I think it's the end of the day on the 31st. But anyway, I figure let's just go ahead and show you some of exactly what you're asking for. So we'll pop on over, and again, I feel nervous about this because the last time I posted this, I was convinced I was gonna delete this, but y'all convinced me to do it. So now what we're just gonna do is we're gonna zoom in here by month, and we'll kind of show you a little bit about these different months here and sort of maybe what to expect when you start. Remember, I started at the end of 2017. So I've really been doing this for about 30 months. And what you get with the YouTube course is a condensed 30 months of trials and tribulations and mistakes. I'm not somebody who got lucky and went epic viral and I've got millions of subs. I'm just some dude who's made a lot of mistakes, yet I was still able to make it. I just feel like a regular dude. And if as a regular dude, I can make it while making mistakes, and I'm gonna teach you all those mistakes so you can avoid it, I know you can as well. So check out that link down below, but let's go ahead and show you what we got here. So in January of 2019, I guess it's gonna show you the total revenue first, so you'll see that here. Okay, so there's the total revenue over 30 months. So if you divide that out, that works out to somewhere around 36K on average per month, right? Over 30 months, including some of these earlier months. But let's look over, there we go. Okay, well, I guess that works. But anyway, let's just look down here at the chart. So we'll see that I published 14 videos in January of 2019, and they paid about $6,691. And you'll kind of see the cool thing about YouTube is it's exponential. So the more you post, the more you get paid over time because it sort of compounds upon each other. Feb of 2019, 11 videos, $4,700, around the same. March, April, May, you kind of see the same, but you start seeing an uptrend here. Look at this. In June of 2019, I posted 10 videos, which was less than I posted in any of the prior months, and my video revenue went up. There's a big secret here because it wasn't just a matter of posting more videos that led to more revenue. In fact, look here, I posted 28 videos and the revenue was basically less per video. And there was a reason for that. a substantial reason for that. It was really obvious. And this was an example of a mistake that I made in the past. And those are the things that you're gonna learn in the course as to how do you prevent just making 28 videos and then actually making less revenue than basically you were making when you were making half as many videos, right? And then, for example, look at that change here. I went to 10 videos because I made the change. I realized the change to make. Went to 10 videos. I made more money than I made in May, even though I posted a third the videos. And then I kind of merged those philosophies and look at July and August here. July and August, again, back to publishing more videos. Revenue went up, $17,000, $28,000. I mean, this is $28,000 a month. That's just insane. Like, wow, it's so unbelievable. $28,000 a month. Like, you don't need to do anything else anymore. Even at 17K, even at 13K a month, you don't have to do anything else anymore. And that was with 10 videos. What do we got? September, 31 videos. So a video a day, 30K. And then over in October, about the same videos, but suffered a little bit of a change. We'll talk about these kind of things. But anyway, about 21K. November, 32K, also almost a video per day. December, 35K-ish. January, a little bit slower, right? 27K here, 14 videos though. I posted half as much as I had been. And this happens sometimes, like you gain an audience and you just don't post as much because you don't feel like it. Like you're your own boss. If you don't want to post, don't post. If you feel like gung-ho and you had some Coca-Cola, then post more. As long as you're providing to your audience and you're giving your audience value. February, the 22 videos. Okay, here we go. 22 videos in Feb, 28K rev. In March, this was really the start of when I started talking a lot about the market shifting during the pandemic and giving suggestions for real estate, giving suggestions for the stock market. Posted 34 videos, $48,000. And then look at this in April. I posted 85 videos because there was so much news and uncertainty, and I got the process. And this is something that nobody else has in the YouTube space yet. Nobody else has my process to be able to get a video together so efficiently and streamline the editing process so that way I'm providing as much value as possible, as fast as possible, so that I'm not a 100% slave to my work. Maybe I'm only a 90% slave. Don't get me wrong, like there's grinding involved, right? But it's really helpful if you have the right systems and the right tools that can help you actually be really efficient in the way you're producing your content. I have not seen a single other YouTuber provide this kind of insight. So obviously I think that'll be very useful in the course. There's May. Look at May though. 115 videos in May. Tell me somebody else who by themselves with no employees, which means basically no overhead, can provide 115 quality videos in a month. And so obviously you can see a correlation there between quality videos and posting more and more revenue. Now remember, I tried posting more up here in May. I posted 28 videos around these times, similar subscriber base over here, and my revenue went down. So it's not just posting more videos, but it's having the capacity for posting more videos combined with other tactics. So stay tuned for those. Again, check out that YouTube presale. Then June actually went down, but look, I posted substantially fewer videos. It went from 115 videos down to 74, which is much closer to 2 a day on average. And so you also see, corresponding to that, a revenue decline. And then in July, which July is not over yet, we're at 71 so far. So we'll slightly beat June over the next 3 days in terms of videos posted. I'll probably be somewhere around 76, 75 videos posted. And the revenues might end up similar. We've still got about 4 days of revenue left to go. So you can kind of see how this evolves. Let's go ahead and back up here for a second and see if we could do one more thing. Let's back out of this, and I want to show you this. So this kind of shows you the chart over time, and it shows you a little bit of kind of like the daily revenue that you could see, and you could see the ups and downs of the YouTube daily revenue. All right, so this section shows you the total for the 30 months, but what's really interesting is take a look at this. During the time I was posting so many videos, the average pay per 1,000 views, which is what CPM is, actually declined during the pandemic here. You kind of see this sort of June to April period right here. That's because a lot of advertisers cut their budgets. Whereas over here, you actually, towards the end of the year, towards the holiday season, sort of saw pay go up substantially, and even into the new year. Although you tend to see this drop in January as people are starting with new budgets, and then you kind of start seeing this up again. So you do get this sort of cyclical nature of revenue on YouTube, and it's really interesting. And something else to see, just you look at like top earning videos, it's really, to me, fascinating as well to see that, you know, it's not only news content that can do well. Like I did a video where I traveled to Detroit, a shocking look into cheap real estate. That video earned me almost $10,000 on one video. Here, the only credit cards you need, almost $10,000. This was one of my trending videos, extra $1,000. This was talking about the EIDL grants, which so many of you got. So many of you actually got these $1,000 deposits. I mean, I did a whole like video showing you, like doing a whole sizzle reel of all the messages y'all sent because you were so nice to me and went out of your way to thank me. You didn't even have to do that. You know, $9,200 for that video. Or here, 0 to 5.5 million in assets by 27. Here's how I did it, $9,000. Kind of takes you on a vlog style journey. So, you know, these are things to me that I think are very interesting, and I hope these are inspiring to you. That's the only reason I'm posting this during a pandemic. I promise I don't want to be talking about money during a pandemic. Come on. I'd rather be helping you get that free $1,000 EIDL grant or stay up to date with what's going on out there. I don't want to be like trying to, you know, brag and, oh, look at me, here, look, here, let me pop my collar and show, oh, ho, 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 ho. No, okay. I'm not trying to do that. I wear, look, and I'll be real. Sometimes after work, I go to, well, before the pandemic, I used to go to this place called Cronies for drinks, you know, with a father-in-law or business or whatever. And I'd sit down, and there were, without fail, people from the bar, because I guess they just were familiar with us, and people know my car around town, and they see it pull up. They, without a doubt, some people will just get up from the bar, and they come over and go, start yanking on the tie like, Kevin, get that off. It's like, sorry, I just came from work. So anyway, I hope this was insightful for you. Again, like, if y'all hate this, I will delete this too. Like, there's no shame in just taking a video down if it sucks. But really, the goal here is, and look, you don't have to buy the YouTube course either. Like, do that if you want to. If you want, you know, all of the insights and the secrets that I learned over 30 years, over 30 months. Not going viral on a handful of videos, but actually just building it up, like the miner in the coal mine, like grinding to build it up. Then check it out. You know, use the coupon code. I think it's very affordable for what you get. I think it's like $259 to like $280 or something like that. I think that's very, very affordable for the amount of effort that's going into it, and it's a lot of effort. I'm even going to show you how to build your own set, a whole new custom set that I've got going. Start to finish, everything involved, how you can do it with your phone and everything. So it's gonna be fun. But folks, yeah, hopefully y'all don't hate me for this, sharing this. If anything, I would just ask maybe you consider sharing this with somebody who could benefit from it. Because if somebody's struggling or suffering right now, I think this is this might be an opportunity for them to share their experience and then also share their perspective, but also maybe, you know, get to where they can make money during this pandemic and get out of the crappy hole that so many of us are in. I remember I used to work at Jamba Juice and Red Robin. I wish I started this way earlier. I worked for minimum wage for years. I get it. I spent 3.5 years working minimum wage. You know, it wasn't until I became a real estate agent that I started getting out of that. And then I used my experience from real estate to talk about real estate on YouTube. But everybody has their own experiences, so you have a voice and you should share it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.